Scorn. Boy, I had to go out of my way to even find this one.
And everyone told me how bad this game was, and I should have freaking listened to them. What's the story? I don't freaking know. I don't know. You're some creature in hell or some other nightmare or something, and I think you're trying to get to the top of a tower. Okay? I did not beat this game. Okay? I did not beat it. This game made me feel so bad about myself that I could not finish it. I have never played a game in my life that made me feel as bad as this game did. Scout's honor. Scorn is really only famous for its H.R. Giger style visuals, and it relies on its like gross and disturbing aesthetic to stand out, because the game sucks. This game absolutely sucks. It is just missed with like torture and body parts. Now, I'm not really going to describe how to play this game or what it's like. Instead, I'm just going to walk you through the first puzzle of the game. Come on this journey with me and let me show you why I freaking rage quit this game. So you wander through this huge area with multiple paths and doors, okay? There are switches all over the place, but they don't freaking do anything. And after a while, you discover an elevator. It takes you to this huge room where you use this crane to slide eggs around, okay? It took me like 30 minutes to even find this crane with these eggs, okay? But after screwing around with it a minute, I realized it was just a slide puzzle. And you have to get a specific egg to the top left where you crack it. And out slithers this deformed guy who's immobile. And you find him below and you use a switch to put him into like a baby stroller that's on a train track. And you push him along while looking at him face to face, and you watch him suffer and whimper as you push him under this contraption that rips off part of his freaking body just to make him cry. It doesn't do anything. It just tortures him, okay? Then you wander up to the top of the area to switch the train tracks, and this allows you to push him into a room on the opposite side of the chamber, all while he stares you in the freaking face in pain. He's pleading with his eyes to make you stop, but you can't. Once you get there, you flip some freaking switches and move his egg and that he's in his body into this scooping device, which then rips him out of his egg, just tearing him apart and throwing his remains down a freaking hole in the floor. Then you gather his severed arm and you carry it to another machine that implants it with like a BDSM key strap. Then you take that over to a door and you jam the severed arm into the key lock while you pull a second switch and it opens the door to another area. That's the freaking first puzzle of the game. It took me like an hour and a half to do it, and I was just grossed out and unhappy the whole freaking time. I did not like it, not at all. I felt literally ill while playing this game, and I could not wait to turn it off. Adventure game puzzles like Myst and things like that, they're hard enough when you can like recognize what the freaking items are. Like you need a key to go in here, and like Resident Evil, like you need an octagon shaped emblem to go into the octagon shaped spot. But they're like, puzzles are freaking, they're impossible when none of this stuff makes sense. Like, put the eyeball inside the hand and the hand will like open up and it'll drop a bird wing, and you rub the bird wing on like the mystical, like how the crap would you know that? This is just that, but we just like, you gotta like find the parts by like ripping them off people and like finding them like by digging around in gore. No, I don't want to do that. Like, is that slimy gross worm thing like a key? Is it a radio? Is it a weapon? Like what is it? I gave it really honestly about like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours of my time, and I honestly really regret even doing that. And I regret tracking this crap down, and I regret recommending it to you guys to play. Now, I know there are people out there that like this sort of stuff, and I like horror. I'm a horror fan. I don't even mind gore. But I don't want to like revel and play in like gore without any redeeming qualities. This is just shock content. It's like the human centipede of video games. And it's just too gross. It's solely relying on this gross shock value to get you to play it. And that's not enough to carry it through. The puzzles aren't good. The first freaking puzzle is a slide puzzle. One of those stupid slide puzzles you play as a kid. What? I don't want to do that crap in a video game. Why? Be creative. Don't just rely on grossness. Nothing about this game was made for me. Nothing about it was appealing to me. I didn't like it. I didn't like the art style. And I like H.R. Giger stuff, but I didn't like this. I didn't like the puzzles. I didn't like anything about it. I played it on my freaking day off, and it ruined my day. And it made me not want to play any more horror games. As soon as I was done, I wanted like Eye Bleach. I wanted to play like Astrobot or something. But it was horror month, so I had to just keep playing horror games. That's the rules. I don't break the rules. I hated this game. And hate is a strong word, and I'm using it fittingly here. Scorn is awful. It is painful to play. The only reason it is getting a score this high is because it didn't like bug out on me and it actually worked. Scorn is a 3 out of 10. That's bad. It is a terrible and truly awful game.